What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Zoe and Jen podcast. I am Zoe.
And I'm Jen.
And we are back with another one. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast, number one. And number two, if you guys look at it on YouTube, thank you guys for those views as well. You can always catch the podcast on YouTube as well. So, last week, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm fighting the good fight and recording these every week.
Yes.
I'm still uncomfortable, but it's growing. We have a few views, but Alonzo thinks this is going to be successful. So
yeah, I mean,
if you believe, I believe.
The more that we do it, the more successful we can be, right? Like the more chances.
Does that equate? Is that how that works?
Yes.
I guess suppose there's more chances
That's
of
what I'm
it.
saying.
But
yeah.
it doesn't actually mean the more we do it, the more people will watch it.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying the more chances that it will get viewed.
I suppose. So we're here. I'm here.
Yeah.
I showed up.
There we go.
Yeah.
Last week we didn't do a podcast, so it was her fault. You actually put a what you call it on Instagram.
I did a punishment Instagram video where I had to say why we didn't have a podcast.
And we got death threats and hate mail for it. Sorry for everybody that we didn't do the podcast, but we're back.
Back and we're late.
Yes.
So you're going to hear kids. You're probably going to hear sneezing, coughing,
banging, yelling, crying, everything.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
Maybe YouTube videos. I don't know. They're awake.
It's
anything could happen.
It's a day in a life.
Yeah.
So anyway, last week was Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So that's pretty much one of the reasons why we didn't do the podcast then. We was too busy.
It was the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just chilled out, hung out.
And enjoyed each other.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to do on Valentine's
And nothing
Day.
extremely romantic. I mean, we're parents on a budget.
Yeah.
So, I don't even think it was about the budget though, really. But everything was budget friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, we just fried. All I asked for was crawfish. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is,
It's Texas.
This is the day in the life in Texas. I never knew nothing about this crap before I got here.
And now you eat it up while you're calling it crap.
Well,
I'm about to hit my mic. Oh, I just hit my mic. Oh.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, all she wanted was crawfish, and and chocolate, right? Do you want some chocolate too?
I don't even think I wanted chocolate, or I probably did ask for chocolate. I don't know.
I think you wanted crawfish and something.
Yeah.
But you got the crawfish. I mean, eventually.
I think it was crawfish in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. We knew about the movie, which
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But
so we did that on Friday, which we did it with the kids, and the place was like very what should I say? Like there was there for us. There was like customer service.
Oh my gosh, the customer service at Nam Noodles and More at Pasadena was amazing. Mm-hmm. They were so I don't know what the word is, but the customer service was amazing. On point. We got there and we sat down. And we're like, oh, we don't need menus. We know what we want.
Yeah.
We want 4 pounds of crawfish to start. Yeah. And he was like, oh, the seafood chef isn't here. Mm-hmm. And Alonzo looked like he was ready to flip a table.
I was.
Like, my wife wants crawfish. Where the fuck is the crawfish?
This is the only thing I had to get, bro. If I can't get this,
I had one job.
It's curtains. So we did that. We had the kids with us too,
what happened was the chef went to go actually get because it's live crawfish. So she went to go to the seafood market to go get it, and so we just ordered a bowl of pho. Some Vietnamese soup, if you don't know what pho is, and had that as an appetizer. And about halfway through that bowl, she was back.
Yeah,
crawfish doesn't take long to cook. She made the crawfish, but by this time the kids are done with their food.
Right.
But there's a TV there, and they have Disney Plus, and so they put Cars on the TV for Kingston. I don't know if we've told you guys, but Kingston is obsessed with Cars.
Love Cars, yeah.
So
he's watching Cars right now.
He's watching Cars right now.
Yeah.
It's our babysitter.
Yeah.
We won't lie. But they put it on in the restaurant, so he had that. Jordan had his tablet. Their bellies were full, and we went to work on crawfish.
Yeah.
I tell my kids, if you can't peel it, you can't eat it. So they don't eat crawfish right now because I'm not peeling no crawfish for nobody.
Right, me neither.
No.
I don't even like peeling seafood at all. Like she got me on the crawfish thing, but like with like crab and shrimp, I'll probably peel that shrimp too. But I get tired of it a couple of times. But yeah, with crab legs, all that. Like I can't do it.
I love crab legs.
I can't do it.
To me, crab legs is easier than a crawfish.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so at all because like
crab legs.
I don't think crab legs are more enjoyable than crawfish.
We're messing with different flavors. Yeah. I agree. I agree. But I agree crab, but different flavors. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it breaks up into thing. I like when it breaks.
If you get good ones, when it breaks, you're done.
I'm done.
But if you get a good one, you crack it and you pull that meat out.
Yeah. If I pull the meat out and it's not there and it's like
stuck in the
and I gotta crack some more to get like I'm done. I'm not doing it no more.
In the words of the late great Anthony Bourdain, if we can't suck the meat out of crab, how are we gonna beat Al Qaeda? Hey. Like, we need to suck the meat out of the crab.
I did my military time. I got this shit. I got this shit. So Friday night we did that. Saturday, you had to work that morning.
And if you follow me on any social media, you saw that my company volunteers, or my organization volunteers at something called BrazCon, and it is put on by the library of Brazoria County, and we kind of support them in it. And so I worked that. I worked a booth where I sold nothing but cakes, which are amazing cakes. I'm going to be selling those coming up in April for Mother's Day, by the way. So here's my plug. Okay. If you want a bundt cake, I'll be selling them soon. Anyhow, and so I worked that and came home. And then what?
And then we was gone. Me and Jordan was gone.
Oh, you and Jordan had a date to go see Sonic?
Yeah.
How was Sonic for the dads or the parents out there?
Sonic movie was pretty good. Like, if you have grown up with Sonic the Hedgehog or know about Sonic the Hedgehog and played the game or whatever like that, it's surprisingly good. Like, you know, it's not like Oscar winning or anything like that, but it was surprisingly good, though. I had a good time. He had a good time. We both had a good time.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog could never be Oscar winning.
I don't know. I mean, Joker was.
Joker's not a cartoon.
Yes, it was.
Oh, the cartoon one?
Yeah, but well, I mean, like, it was a cartoon.
Oh, but yeah, but no.
I'm just saying. Sonic wasn't a cartoon either.
And Kingston was with his Nana during that time. Who wasn't a cartoon? Who? What'd you say?
Sonic. He wasn't a cartoon in the movie. He was digital, but it was.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And then
so we got back and got Kingston, and we came back home, and I don't even know what we did after that.
Did we make the cookies that day? No.
No, we made the pecans.
Yes.
Pecans, whatever you call them.
Pecans.
No, are they pecans or they?
Pecans, pecan, tomato.
Oh, they're walnuts.
No, we made pecans.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got some walnuts.
Yeah.
But they're higher in carbs, so I don't know if I'm gonna make them.
Okay.
Or not. But
yeah, we made the pecans. We put them up on Instagram. We made the whole story about it. Yes, on the highlights.
So if you want to know how to make candied keto pecans, go check it out.
Yes. And so we did that last night. There was a couple.
Oh, we had a sleepover Saturday night too, I think.
Right.
Yes. We had family visit from New York, and it's one of Jordan's favorite cousins.
Yeah.
They're all his favorite, really, but yeah.
Right.
And so they had a summer party on Saturday night.
Yeah. Did that. And then on Sunday, of course, went to church. And then me and Janelle had our like movie date thing that we wanted to do on Friday, but it wasn't going to work out, so we did it on Sunday.
I feel like I can write an entire dissertation on the photograph. Okay, so I've read some mixed reviews, and I read that there was no depth in the movie and things like that.
I didn't really
Lies. There was lots of depth in the movie, but for me, depth.
Like nobody deepness. Died? No. Well,
depth. DEPTH.
Depth. Oh. Say it like that then.
And I think it was really great because here's what it boiled down to me for. For me was that I walked out of it like, why was that so amazing to me? And it was easy. Inclusivity, or that's not even the word I'm looking for. What is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. Like the love?
No.
The
wait, stop. Why don't you go and talk about what you want to talk about and it'll come to me.
What I want to talk about is the movie theater that we went to go see it at. It's called Star Cinema Grill down here in Texas. It's basically you can go to the movie theater and they can have like food that you can eat, like real food, right? And they bring it out to you. Of course, we're doing keto, So we had to choose wisely, but they had wings. We ate that. We had some veggie queso dip. So we had like carrots and red peppers, and also was it celery in there too? Mm-hmm. Yes. So we had those with the keto dip, with the queso dip, which was really good. So we tore it up when we was looking at the movies. But if you ever like in one of those places that have those kind of movie theaters and everything like that, go to it because it's a really good time. And then with the movie that we was at, it had heated seats and you can sit back
Star
and
Cinema
relax
Grill
and
theaters.
lay back with your feet up and all that.
So good. God bless Star Cinema Grill theaters.
It's so good. Yeah.
Representation, such a basic word. I couldn't think of it. Representation matters.
Yes.
Representation matters. Mm-hmm. Representation matters. Okay, look, I'm dinging. It matters. Okay. It matters. For everybody, right? Because another movie I also loved this year was that was last year, The Farewell. Yeah. Because I haven't seen an entire Asian cast. Okay, I thought that Crazy Rich Asians was amazing as well. Yeah. But in a drama and in a serious film, I haven't seen that since The Joy Luck Club. Shout out to The Joy Luck Club. Do y'all remember watching that when y'all were younger? If you're a female, I don't know about many males that saw it. But The Farewell was amazing, and I enjoyed watching it because I enjoyed learning things about the Asian culture. I can't remember. I think they were Chinese, to be more specific. But representation matters. Yeah. And so for me, I thought that the photograph was so amazing because it was real representation. I kept telling Lonzo, it wasn't what we're seeing in mass media right now. So like Meek Mill and Erica Mena wedding, or no shade to any people, but I'm just saying. Or like, some rapper and some video vixen, do they even call them vixens anymore? Or what? It wasn't about that type of love. It was about realistic love, two educated Black people who are in the world, living their life, and they find one another, and they get to know one another, and they find deep love. Yeah. I felt like, but also, just Black love stories. Period. Because the love story of the parents, was very deep, and it showed Black women in a light that we don't really see it, right? Because we're accustomed to seeing. I hope there's no spoiler alerts, but possibly. I'm not going to give any storyline away, but traditionally, what we see as a Black woman in movies is either we see Big Mama, or we see woman scorned, so a woman who falls in love and then she gets cheated on, or a woman who stays with a man because that's all she can get. And in this movie, we got to see an independent, strong, educated Black woman in two different generations just really go after what they wanted for their life and not follow a man. And I thought that was amazing. Yeah. It wasn't no Tyler Perry movie. It wasn't no Tyler Perry. It wasn't even your 90s Black love story. I think it was a very new age Black love story, and that was amazing. Yeah, but it was very reminiscent of the 90s like feel of, the movies that used to come out like what's it called? I disagree. The Wood and no, not The Wood. Best Man. Not those kind of movies. I'm talking about like Jason's lyric. Oh my God, it was such a nod to Jason's lyric. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. Yeah. So it's like one of those movies, So so if you get a chance to see The Photograph, go check it out. It's a really good movie, man. I enjoyed it. Janelle thought I didn't enjoy it, but I did. Because he didn't have much to say. And normally, he could write a dissertation over a Marvel movie. Let me tell you. No, I could write it on this one too. But let me tell you, I was just in my feelings this whole movie. Not because of the movie, but because of what happened in the movie. And I was like, why, why is she giving this time? But after a while, I found out. Okay. So that's what I was saying. But I was really enjoying the movie. I was enjoying that... you get to see another side of the Black man. He's not like, not in the game or you got your own dissertation. I'm trying to tell you, girl. I've been doing my, It was. Yeah, we got to see the Black man in a different light. He's not, a drug addict or not a drug addict, but I guess we got something. We got a notification. Alexa. Yeah, we got something in the mail. Probably outside. Yeah. But. He's not like a drug dealer. He's not like a rapper or a producer or athlete. Yes, he's not one of those at all. He's just he just has a regular job, but a successful regular job, and he's up there and he's like, he's talking to bosses and everything like that, and he's
He's making it like making life decisions and everything like that in the whole movie. Like it's very
He's
realistic.
Connected to his family,
exactly,
in a positive light.
Right. Mm-hmm.
His family also had a successful life.
Yes.
So it wasn't like what we see in our movies is that there's one successful family member and they go back home to visit the family and the family broke or the brother in jail or on drugs.
Yeah.
No, it was
I can't trust your brother over here because he likes to steal or he be doing scams or something like that. It wasn't like that at all. It was like his brother was I guess it was his older brother, right?
Yes.
His older brother was he had a family.
There was a love story there
kids.
too.
Right, exactly.
It was like love story on love story on love story with black people. And I loved it so much.
It was so good. Yeah. And not to say we don't like white people, but there was only one white person in the movie.
And she had a small part.
And it was all right to us.
That was amazing.
You know what else it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Boomerang, too. Not the funny side of it, but, like...
Boomerang. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that... You got to coordinate. Is that Boomerang?
Yeah, that's Boomerang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, with the...
Yeah. They had... Yeah. And they had regular jobs, and they were regular educated black people.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So...
Mm-hmm. And had ties to family. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I would say it's a nod to... And there wasn't that much
white people in that movie as well.
Right. A nod to Boomerang, a nod to Jason's lyric. Mm-hmm. It was just all this goodness wrapped up into one with an amazing soundtrack. Oh, my God.
It was good.
Like, between that and... what's my other favorite movie this year with the black couple?
Queen and Slim.
Oh, God. Did we ever talk about Queen? I mean, that's a whole nother... We did.
Yeah.
Those two, I mean... We're just out here doing big things in the world as black people.
It's really good.
Hey, happy Black History Month.
Right?
Yes. Happy Black History Month.
To everybody.
Yes, to everybody, because it's American history.
29 days this year. Yes. 29. We going up.
We acting bad this year.
We acting bad this year. But had a good time watching that movie, man. If you get a chance to go check that movie out, it's really good. And
so afterwards, we did some real basic couple in their 30s stuff.
Yes.
We went to the Container Store. We went to the Container Store and then the blackness showed up because it was like $45 for a click clack.
Yeah. We don't even belong here. Yeah. Let's get the hell up out of here.
We can get this shit at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Just window shopping.
We window shopped. So I lived in Atlanta for a period of time. I don't know if I've ever talked about that. And I feel like that's when the Container Store came out, or maybe that's when I learned about it. And I remember going into the Container Store. So this was like 2005, and being amazed and seeing so much innovative things. And now I was like, this is such a basic.
It's regular now.
These people are getting away with highway robbery with plastic containers for $30. Yeah. No, I'm not doing it. I'm going to IKEA.
Right. I'm about to say.
My birthday coming up. Are you going to take me to IKEA for my birthday?
No, I'm not taking you
to IKEA. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. We're not doing that no more. Remember what happened last year?
It doesn't. Okay, but the only thing that I was wrong about last year was the food wasn't good. But I'm taking a birthday trip to IKEA. And I'm still going to eat the not good food because they give me a free meal for my birthday.
I don't know. Why am I even here?
We'll go at breakfast. The breakfast, I mean, you can't. It's hard to go bad with breakfast. It is.
As you said about the
lunch. That's what I said about the lunch. I swore behind them meatballs. Yeah. They have changed the recipe to those meatballs.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
It was trash then, and it's trash now.
Those meatballs tasted like they used to be made fresh there, and now it is a bagged in water meatball that they warm up, and it's trash. But I'm still going for my birthday.
You can have. I'm probably bring some food there because
you're gonna bring your sack lunch.
Exactly.
For the day of IKEA.
Sit down there and eat it while you eat this trash food. And
I love IKEA.
Yeah, nobody likes.
I'm gonna get my click clacks. You know what a click clack is? It's a seal. I'm talking to them like they can answer me back.
Answer me.
Hello. It's a container that you put the top on and then you click it down, and it takes the air pressure out. Like it's a.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it really called a click clack?
I bet the knockoff version is probably called a click clack.
Okay.
No, I see Kingston's door slowly open.
Because you're too loud.
Yeah. We're having too much fun. You can't have fun when you have kids.
Yeah.
Last night, I yelled at him to go to bed, and about 10 minutes later, I went. He had went in his room, closed the door, and went to sleep. I don't play games. Everybody in here know I'm crazy.
Yeah. Everybody knows. But I feel like I get the most disrespect in this house.
From everybody else?
From everybody. I mean, the level of disrespect in this house
And I caught it. I caught it the other night too.
Oh my gosh!
Did you see his face when he found out I was home?
Yeah,
yeah. He looked like he wanted to cry.
And I keep telling you, I keep getting disrespected by everybody in this house.
You let yourself get disrespected.
No,
I'm not getting in that.
That's not true.
Yes, you do.
Because if I let the crazy out, everybody's gonna be like, "What's wrong with Dad? Why is Dad so mad? Why is Dad yelling?" So yeah, it's just
everybody already know I'm crazy. I live in my crazy. I live in my truth.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Everybody is disrespectful. Especially you. You're like the most disrespectful person in there toward me, and you don't care about it.
Towards you, no. Yes. So everybody gets it equally.
No.
Anybody can get it in this house.
And yes, that's true. But toward me, you treat me all the way back.
I treat you the best.
Even people at your job is like, "Why you do that to him?" Straight up.
They do. And I'm like...
See? Well, I'm not lying about this.
Not because they've seen it, because I've told them stories, but I only tell them stories, bad stories, because it's funny. I don't tell them how well I treat you.
It's funny to her.
I treat you good.
No, you don't.
I do treat you good.
You treat me good. You treated me good last week, though.
I treat you good all week.
Last weekend, you treated me
Stop telling my business.
You treated me all the way good last weekend. It was all
Anyway,
good.
I'm watching...
if you're watching YouTube right now, you can see the shame on her face.
I don't have no shame. I'm a married woman.
Okay, well there it is. You see the happiness on my face.
Okay. Anyway, in other love stories, you guys, are y'all watching Love Is Blind on Netflix?
You go with this.
My mom got me into it.
This is the reason why.
Of all people, my mom.
This is the reason why we're late on the podcast right now, and why
because I was watching Love Is Blind.
Because she's watching Love Is Blind, which I really don't.
Hello,
understand.
little baby.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Here he comes.
No. I don't want to. Why are you digging your nose? Ew. Get out of here.
Anyway, Love Is Blind is this crazy experiment going on Netflix, and Netflix has the nerve to hit us with a Hulu move and only drop a few episodes per week. Netflix, stop the madness. We don't want it. We come to you because you don't make us wait. So stop. But anyway, these people, Netflix can get it too.
I'm telling you, all the way.
Anybody can get it
in this house. Not even TVs are safe.
Okay, so these people, so some men went into a house, some women went into a house. They meet through a wall. They don't get to see each other. There's a wall in between them, and they just meet by talking.
It's hot.
Yes.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Shirt.
Yeah. Go ahead with your conversation. It's a shirt. Who's that?
Shirt.
Who's that?
Shirt.
It's a shirt?
Shirt.
Anyway, and they talk to each other through this wall and get to know each other. Well, the more you like people, after a while, they start, they take notes, and then they schedule more dates with people they like. Eventually, and by eventually, I mean 6 to 7 days later,
they're in love.
They're in love, and they're proposing to each other through the wall. Once they propose and the proposal is accepted, they get to meet each other in person for what seems like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Probably not even that.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah. Get to meet each other, finally see each other, what they physically look like. This happened to 6 couples, 6 or 7, 6 couples, and then they whisk them away to Mexico for this romantic vacation, and they get to spend time together, and then they take them back to, I think they all live in Atlanta, and put them in an apartment together. They're in this apartment together for a month. At the end of a month, they're having a wedding. It is bananas.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
It's just all the way crazy. I don't believe in it.
Me either. We don't believe in it.
It's just crazy.
It's crazy. It's very immature, lusty TV.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see. I think that there are probably, I don't know, look at the previews for the weddings. I might be off, but I thought that there were maybe 2 out of the 7 couples who might have something going. Not that I believe that they're in love, but I feel like an arranged marriage, they could eventually grow to fall in love, real love. And I think I might be wrong about one of them, but the other one, I think it might be legit. I don't know. We'll see. But check that out. It's crazy.
Hey, one thing that we didn't mention is that we made some keto cookies.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Did we do the highlight for that yet?
We did not do the highlight for it, but okay. I can put it up.
It's not really the directions. I was following a recipe and I shared the link to the recipe.
So when we put a poll up and it said that if you want to see like how to more tutorials and stuff like how to see that. A lot of people said that they wanted to see more tutorials, so we're probably going to have more tutorials on other things that we do keto. But those keto cookies were on point. Those were some really good keto cookies. Matter of fact, there's some really good cookies, period.
They were really good cookies, and I've already received an order.
Right.
To make somebody for pay.
So now, if you want some cookies, make sure to holler at us, and we can send you some cookies too, some keto
for
cookies.
Money.
For money. But yeah, these keto cookies were good. We made a good batch of them, and it lasted us the whole week because we didn't eat.
I also shared out a good bit of them too at work.
Yeah. I have made. If you did check out the Instagram story, I have made a keto cookie sandwich with a.
I didn't even get to taste it, but it looked amazing.
It was ice cream, the red velvet ice cream in the middle. It was keto ice cream in the middle.
Yeah,
it's so good, man. I think I'm at to bed right after that.
Do y'all see him shrinking? Look at his little body. We're out here living our best life in the keto. It's
do
working.
my thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying.
Can whip your guns.
I'm trying. It's getting tight now. It's getting tight. But yeah, we're both losing weight, babe.
Yeah.
We're both doing our thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. What's that?
It's accentuating my cheekbones.
You gonna do it like that? Okay.
Anyway, watch the YouTube to see our foolishness.
Yes. It's worth it. Watch the YouTube.
Yes.
Let us know. Comment below and let us know what you think about it.
Also, we are
subscribe and like. Yes. And share.
Yes. And also, just, I highly recommend the keto diet, but we are not doctors or nutritionists. Talk to them first before you try it. But if you try it, hit us up. We got some tips for you. Yeah. We have some tools for you. We have some go-to items that we use that we would love to tell you about. I'd love to educate you and share some websites that we use to kind of keep us on track. I do want to tell you, so you don't think we acting brand new. Water, yes. That we went, or our plan, I've had some slip ups, but was to push through from January to March for my birthday without any cheat days. And so we will be having a good meal for my birthday. And then following that, probably at least once or twice a month, have a nice cheat meal. Yeah.
Yeah. So
balance.
I've been loyal, and
you also have one only non-expense full paid trips either, where people feed you delicious food for free.
I should have made it better. It was all expense paid. You'd be like, okay, keto everything.
No.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been loyal. I've been following it to the T. Janelle, like she said, she had some slip-ups. She had some backflashes on some on this keto
Only
diet.
True listeners know what backflash is.
Yeah, well, you got to understand it. She had some real backflashes on the keto diet, which, she's working through it. She's human. I give her grace. She's all good. I love her, and she's still doing her thing. So
you make it seem like it's an intervention.
It is an intervention. I love you, right? You're getting off track.
Word.
But we're still doing our thing. We got a couple more weeks till your birthday, so we'll leave that.
We're about to push through. I got like 6 pounds left that I want to hit before my birthday, and it's gonna happen.
Yes, that's good. I think I think my goal is 4 more pounds.
Good.
And I'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll feel comfortable at your cheat meal, but you're going to keep going.
I'm going to cheat the shit out this meal.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to eat good for my birthday.
I've been craving so much things.
Fries. All you crave is fries. That's all you crave.
All I crave is potatoes.
Yeah, that's it.
French fries.
Sorry, Mama Mike.
Waffle fries. Sweet potato fries. I feel like I'm sounding like the dude from he want fries.
He want
10 fries.
He calls them 10 fries.
I feel like I'm sounding like the dude from what you call it, the Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
It was like all kinds of shrimp, but I'm talking about all kinds of fries. But yeah, that's what we did. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay, so that's it.
That's it.
I don't have anything
to
talk about right now, but we will have something to talk about next week. And I think is next week spring break.
That's it.
Was this after?
I think we got 2 weeks before spring break.
Okay.
Next week, the week after that. So it's the 9th through the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the spring break week, we won't do a podcast. After that is going to be a new season.
Yeah.
Of the podcast. So we're going to keep on doing it like that. And because it's Janelle's idea and she has awesome, great ideas that I want to follow up on. And we're just going to keep going through that. So thank you guys for listening. If you are listening, if you're watching, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like.
And share.
And share. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was trying to.
I got you, baby.
Brain fart. Yeah, thank you. All right, so that's all we got for today. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Jen.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.